And California is starting to phase out gas-powered cars, and some local drivers are eager to see change happen. News Channel 3's Marian Bouchot breaks down the state's plan and what local drivers have to say about it.
California is on the road to ending the era of gas-powered cars.
With the phasing out of new sales of internal combustion engine vehicles, this could well be the final set of major criteria pollutant emission standards for new light-duty conventional vehicles.
With the State Air Resources Board voting to have all new cars be electric or hydrogen by 2035. If the policy works, California would cut emissions from vehicles in half by 2040.
I just really want to thank all of the hard work that went into building this package and working with stakeholders and putting together something that is world-changing.
The policy does not ban cars that run on gas. After 2035, people can keep the cars they have or buy used ones. Also, 20% of sales can be plug-in hybrids that run on batteries and gas. Valley resident Roberto Hernandez is glad to see the change.
Honestly, I think that it's a little overdue.
One of the plan's yearly targets includes having 35% of zero-emission vehicle sales by 2026. There are some who say the policy will put a strain on the state's power grid. Governor Gavin Newsom says the policy is an effort to solve the climate crisis.
Just based off what the climate impact is in the state of the world, I think that we need to make the transition a little bit more faster, but I'm very excited for it.
Hernandez started driving an electric car 5 years ago, and he hasn't looked back since.
The lifestyle has been a little bit to acclimate to.
He has to regularly make time to charge at the Palm Desert Civic Center. He says as the state's plan moves forward, more chargers are needed.
The lack of charges definitely is probably top thing for me on the priority list of what needs to be rolled out. And second, I would go with incentivizing it a little bit more.
He knows electric cars can get expensive and wants them to become more affordable.
Or having other people see that there's somewhat of an incentive, it gives them more of an inclination to want to make the switch.
Pushing for more rebate programs if people make the switch to electric.
Make it easier for people to want to make the transition. And it's all whether or not you want to do the work. You can lead a horse to water, but the rest is on them pretty much.
In Palm Desert, Marian Bouchot, News Channel 3.